Right, and we're live. Hello everyone, welcome to OBF1 Tier 2 Round 15 here at Zandvoort. I'm with current Tier 1 Championship leader Little Jim. How are you, Jim?
Hello, how are you?
I'm not bad, I'm not bad. So we've got 12 guys in the Tier 2 race today. Some quick guys, a couple of new guys. Early prediction from you?
I think if Kenna can have a clean race, Kenna's going to win.
I've got my eye on Flames Assassin today. I've seen some of the times that he's been putting in and they look fairly quick, so it should be up for a good race. We've got King James has left the pit first on the Alpha Tauri. He'll be setting the benchmark lap. Zandvoort, tricky track, very short though. Few safety cars today, do you reckon?
Yeah, they get on the curbs, it will cause issues. These cars don't react well on the curbs.
No, they don't. We could see quite a difference in setup here today as well, with some running low, some running high downforce. We'll probably be able to tell from the speeds they get up to up and down the straight. So let's run on board with King James here as he's making his way through the Sector 3 to start his hot lap.
Nearly everyone's out on track, it's just Mohammed Guna and always grinding.
Around the first corner, does well to miss that curb there on the entry because that's one of the killer curbs here. You touch that turn 1 curb and you will be around. We've got a yellow flag in Sector 3, I don't know what's happened there, but we'll stay with King James as he's making his way through Sector 1.
I think the yellow flag was just people slowing down before their lap.
Okay. Looks like there is a McLaren off in Sector 2. 5-place grid penalty for collision with Schnitzy for a drunk pilot,
yeah.
which is Sanchez's new...
Oh yeah, Snitchy's in the wall.
He's out as well. Oh,
Yeah.
that's unfortunate. 1:12.0 is what King James has set, so that's the benchmark for everyone else. Let's have a look.
I think
Who we've
that's
got?
a decent banker lap.
Yeah, who we got coming over the line next? It could be... I'm going to go with Caesar. I'm not going to try and attempt to say that first name.
Oh, Mohammed Guna had a spin. He's still got all of his wheels though. Just
On
broken.
1:12.7 for Caesar. That'll be a banker lap. He'll be hoping to improve his time
Seddon's
there.
about to set his lap, 12.5.
Team Red's posted a 1:12.6. Gensorino's gone back into the pits. It must have invalidated his lap. Kev Budd set a 1:13.2. We got a 1:11.7 from Kenna. That's a good lap time there to be posted. Let's see what Flames' response is to that. A 1:11.6. So there we go. Our predictions are sitting in 1 and 2 at the moment.
And only a 10th between them. Always grinding's about to start his lap.
Yeah, let's run on board, see how he gets on here. Oh, he's clipped that curb, but managed to keep it going in a straight line. We've got a Haas off as well in Sector 3, might just be letting someone past. Nice and tidy so far from Always Grinding.
Set a similar sector 1 time to King James.
Okay.
Always grinding's always there to pick up the pieces, ain't it?
Looking at the chat, Sanchez has said that he span and couldn't get away from the track in time before he appeared. And collect Schnitzy.
12-0-5-8 for always grinding.
That was very close to King James.
Mohamed Guna's back out and Gentorino's also back out with the fish helmet.
Oh, he's got the fish helmet. There we go. Confirmed P1.
About to start his lap. King James is back out as well.
Let's have a quick look at the drivers' standings here in Tier 2. So, what have we got? We've got James Ney, who isn't here today, on 225.
Is he leading?
He is leading. He's on 225 points. In second place, we've got Kenner on 159.
Ooh.
Gentorino 146 and King James 130.
Gentorino's gone a tenth quicker than King James and always grinding in Sector 1.
It's the power of the fish helmet.
It is.
Absolutely aerodynamically flawed, but it seems to work. He's gone purple in Sector 2.
Purple Sector 2.
Let's see how much quicker Flames and Kenner were in Sector 1, or if Gentorino can put himself on provisional pole.
Kenner's back out for his outlap.
It looks like this is a very harsh track on the ERS as well. And Gentorino goes second, splits Kenner and Flames. 400ths of a second off Flames. That's a nice lap from Gentorino, who want to get himself back into the pits and back out again as soon as possible. So with 7 rounds to go, James Ney is in a very good position at the moment, but if Kenner can get the full 25 points here, he will close that gap up massively, so he's going to be wanting to push on to the front as well.
McLaren span, drunken pilot. He is reversing, hopefully he doesn't get disqualified. King James, look at that.
It's a great lap.
Caesar also has the fish helmet.
Oh, there's fishes all over the place. I wonder if we're going to have a wet race, and that's when the fish habit really comes to life. Oh, we've got a purple middle sector here from Kevin Budd. Or we've got Codemasters playing games with us. Let's see what sort of lap time he puts in.
Is he the guy who was in Tier 1 last week?
He was, yes. Oh yeah, 112.0. It's only 4 tenths off, but maybe he just had an incredible middle sector. And
Kenner's set a purple sector 3, moves him back up to 3rd.
Let's have a look. A few lap times. What's he done? He did a 25.0 in Sector 2, Kev did.
Alright, Kev.
24.8 for King James in the middle sector, so Codemasters being Codemasters.
J7 spam definitely on his line.
So Flames Assassin is coming through Sector 3 at the moment, about to start a hot lap.
Let's go and leave some space. Is that on McLaren around again? Yeah, drunken pilot isn't having a good time.
He's clearly drunk right now. He can't keep the car pointing in the straight direction. Nice and tidy through turn 1 from Flames. Flames actually got a quicker time trial time than me, so I'm expecting him to put in a quick lap here.
I think he had a quick one on me round Spa as well. Oh, he's down in sector 1 and it's just there.
Oh, he's run a bit wide there as well. And that's going to be... Well, he's given up anyway, but yeah. That's not the quickest way around that corner. Well, we've got Genserino's back out. Still only going through sector 2. Most of the cars are in the pits at the moment. We've got Drunk Pilot. Is he actually on a hot lap? Well, if he is on a hot lap, oh, he's round again.
Oh.
Do you know what I think this...
that might be rear wing damage as well.
Do you know what I think this is?
What?
He's used a time trial setup, and the rear tyre pressures are going to all be high, and he keeps losing the rear end.
Do you think anyone is going to stay until the last minute to save a pair of softs just in case of a late safety car?
I mean, from what I found in my practice, this is quite high tyre deg around here. So the softs are probably only going to be, like last week, only good for about 5 or 6 laps. So it could be handy, but it'd have to be quite well timed for the safety car to come out when you want it. But as we've seen a few cars spinning already, the possibility of a safety car is there. So it'd be an interesting one. I mean, I probably would, if I felt like I had more time, I'd probably chuck another set of softs on and go for it. Because as you can see, the first 4 cars are split by they're split by exactly 500ths of a second. And the difference of starting in 4th place to 1st place coming into that first corner could be massive. You could find yourself down in 6th or 7th if you start in 4th and you get swamped first corner. So
Genserino is slightly up on his time. He was slightly down in sector 1 as well, so there's more time.
He's used his entire ERS. He's not improved. Oh, he did improve. He did improve slightly.
Chase Ed starting his lap on now, I think. Oh, and he span on the turn 1 curve.
Ugh.
Always grinding. A 10th up in sector 1.
Oh, he's run wide. That's commentator's curse. I've gone onto him and he's literally just driven straight off the track. Mohamed Guna improves his time, but doesn't improve his position.
Oh. Was Kevin P6? Or is he on a lap, or is this an MR?
It looks like he's on a lap.
He's slightly improved.
Oh, that's not what you want to do there, though. You've done it again. You've told me to go onto someone and they've gone wide straight away. Yeah, this lap's got a bit scruffy since I've gone onto it.
Yeah, he's 1.1 seconds down in sector 2.
Flames is starting probably his last lap of the session. He needs to find
a bit early.
He needs to find 7 thousandths from somewhere.
Seems like these guys have been very similar in sector 1. Easy. Purple sector 1.
It's interesting because there's a few different lines you can take through turn 1 and turn 2. So for them all to be that close in time is really good.
Wonder if this Aston Martin will hold him up a little bit.
Well, he's spam.
Right.
What have we got? He's up by a 10th and a half.
10th up.
Keep it tidy through here. We've got an Alpine off the track. Managed to get out of the way there.
I think this is going to be a good lap.
Oh, 1:11.4, there we go. Right, boys, what's your reply?
Genserino and Kenna, I would say, are the ones. that will be challenging for pole, if not the win. Unless, no, Jay said it was coming into the pit, so it might be a bit tight for him.
I don't know, it's only a minute or so to get round, a minute and 20 on an outlap. It just depends how quick they get them in and out of garage. Well, we've got Team Reds on track at the moment. Is this an outlap or... No, it looks like it is a hot lap. We'll stay on board through the final sector. Nice and tidy through the last corner.
This is going to be a good lap as well.
1:11.8 puts himself up into 5th position. Alright, so the front 3 of the front 4 are all on outlaps. Who's the lead car?
Genserino.
Genserino, yeah.
Apparently someone's heard that Caesar is cheating.
Cheating?
Yeah.
How?
I'm not sure, but considering he's in P10, I don't think it's working.
Yeah, I mean, that's an interesting cheat if... I mean, I'm probably not interested in that cheat.
Yeah.
Alright, so Genserino is up.
Slightly up.
Kenner also slightly up. Gone with Genserino and the sector 2, up by nearly 2 tenths, purple sector 2.
I think King James is invalid.
He has. King James is invalid, so he's going to be hoping for these other guys not to put a decent time in.
Oh, I think Kenner's backed off. He's not using DRS. Yeah, he's a second down apparently.
So this could be Genserino's. Across the line, and it is! Wow. 15 thousandths of a second. 17 thousandths of a second. That's a brilliant lap. Well done, Genserino. So Kevin Budd hasn't got back round in time. King James is coming back into the pits. We've got Seddon on a lap.
Yep.
Always Grinding is also on a lap.
Seddon's temp a bit down.
Always Grinding is nearly 2 tenths up on his own time. Which could push him, if he gets a good final sector, it could put him all the way up to 5th position.
Shit. My bad.
So only enough to jump his teammate into 8th position. Seddon improves up to 5th. So there we have it. We've got Genserino on pole, Flames Assassin in 2nd, King James 3rd, Kenner in 4th, Jay Seddon in 5th, Mohammed Guna 6th, Team Red in 7th, Always Grind in 8th, Kevin Budd in 9th, Caesar in 10th, and Drunk Pilot in 11th. Well, Kenner and Flames, they're in the top 4. But Genserino has the bragging rights. Yeah, it's a beautiful time, that is. I'd be proud of that if I was drunk. What have we got going on in race day chat? Kenner is not happy with Caesar. A few expletives.
Cheeky.
Cheeky. Wonder if Schnitzy can do anything from the back of the grid, because Schnitzy isn't a bad driver himself. Also one who I think's time trial time was quicker than mine. Drunk Pilot has a 5-place grid penalty to go from 11th to 12th.
So Genserino used 4 sets of softs, same as Flames. Kenner and King James used 3.
Okay, so
Pretty much everyone used 4 sets.
Yeah, it's a short lap, isn't it? So you can get in and out very quickly. And that is Genserino's first pole. Congratulations. Now to win like Max at home.
Let's have it.
He's Dutch. The orange army will be out. Not sure if they're McLaren fans or Genserino fans, but we'll see.
Super Genserino, mate. Oh, Lee Craig has joined the server back.
Lee Craig. He was tier 1, wasn't he?
Yep.
Didn't he do this before?
Yeah. Do you want to reply to Marcus in the staff, or
What's he said?
Lee Craig can reserve tonight? He's just messaged.
Lap gets underway and every driver will be looking to settle in for the race ahead, making sure that their car is ready for the battle.
Right, so we've got Flames, King James, Kenner and Seddon on hards. Everyone else is on mediums.
It's an interesting call from the guys on the hards, because with the heavy car, this is going to be tough to drive round. So Genserino's going to need to get himself off the line very well and stay ahead and drive away from these guys, because they're going to be much quicker than him at the end of the race.
And the people on hard tyres can't afford to get stuck in silly fights.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's the guys that are all around each other that have done it. The guys behind are going to want to get past as soon as possible as well. I'm not sure what the delta difference is from the hard to the medium tyre around there.
Here we are.
5 red lights. Still 5 red lights apparently. And away we go.
There we go.
Looks like a good start from Genserino. Covers off the inside.
Start.
Any contact.
King James tried it around the outside.
Oh, it looks like the Aston Martin is round as well. Oh, Flames has put it in a wall.
This is Genserino's best shot. Oh, and a Haas run wide. Genserino, Team Red's up to P4 on the mediums.
Kevin Budd's had a good start to the race. Currently running in 5th. Okay, 4 places up. It looks like Flames and Mohammed have had bad starts. We've got a 5-second penalty there for Team Red. That's interesting.
Wonder if that's an illegal overtake for the Haas.
Maybe.
On the grass. King James still has 100% battery.
Genserino's done quite well to keep his. He's not used much, so he's running on 90%. But it's the perfect start for Genserino.
Yeah. Kevin's up to P5. Oh, Kevin's around.
Commentator's curse again. Is he dead or is he able to carry on? Any damage?
Oh, Flames has no front wing. And he's on the hards.
Right, so what battles we got at the moment? It looks like Schnitzy's had quite a good start, up 5 places at the moment. On the medium tyres.
Right on the back of King James.
Schnitzy is literally being dragged along at the moment by Seddon.
Oh, Kenner's had a little mistake. Team Red now up to P3.
There's changes happening all over the place, and we've got a little bit of a batch of cars together here. It looks like Drunk Pilot is around. He's around.
He's around. And Aston Martin going slow as well. Sees it.
Cheat's not working well anymore.
Must have gone for a spin.
So it's the complete opposites of the fish helmet. We got Caesar running at the back and Genserino running at the front. Who, by the way, has pulled out 2.5 seconds already.
Oh! Schmitzy's in the wall. Broken front wing.
Is that on the final corner?
Yep.
Oh.
At the start of it, which was weird.
Mohamed Guna setting the fastest lap at 1:14.9.
Kenner's right on the back of Team Red again. Yeah,
we've
just
got 2 Haas cars right behind Team Red here. That's unlucky for Schnitzy there, because had a good start to the race. It looks like Genserino's doing well to conserve power as well. We've got 76% still of it. King James has still got 97%, so he's taking it very easy. It is very tough to regenerate the ERS round here, so it's best to hold on to it for as long as you can.
Use it only when necessary round here. Team Red and Kenner. And Jay Seddon are catching King James. Team Red seems to be pulling. Oh, Kenner's going for the move. He's got that.
He's used nearly all of his battery in doing that, while Team Red still has 80%, so he's going to be able to come back at him.
Obviously thinks he's got the pace over Team Red on the mediums.
But Team Red's playing it sensible. Don't need to get involved in too much of a battle, because people are sliding off the track left, right and centre.
Did Team Red try the in real life line, or did he just run wide? Because I don't think it works in the game.
No, I tried it in some practice beforehand. It slows you right down.
You want to almost use the narrow part to swing your car around. 3.3 seconds out in the lead. He just needs to keep his cool.
Yeah, it's a solid start from Genserino. That is home track. Fish.
Just keep his cool and react to whatever happens around him.
Team Red has already fallen outside that 1 second window to Kenner, so he's going to be under pressure here from Seddon.
Wonder if anyone has or will have floor damage from the curbs.
Potentially, they are monsters here. Is Jay Seddon going to have a go? I think he's a bit too far back. No, I think he's better of it.
I think Jay Seddon might be using high downforce because he did have overtake on.
Okay. Yeah, he's down to 40% now.
Nice defensive line from Team Red.
So Always Grinding's closed himself up to the back of this battle as well. Also does have a lot of battery to use.
Flames is on the back of Drunk Pilot. This should be an easy move. They're both using overtake though.
Another fastest lap from Flames, a 14.0. That's a brilliant lap.
Using them fresh mediums.
King James has slowly started reeling in Genserino. The gap back down to 3 seconds now. It was up to 3.3 before, so...
Wonder if he had a little slide and he's just taken a lap to regather himself.
Yeah, maybe. I can't imagine the medium tyres going off already.
No, I don't think they would be. It seems like the closest fight is for 4th place, hasn't it?
Yeah, we got 3 cars all within a second of each other.
Always grinding there again just to pick up the pieces in case something goes wrong.
Seddon using a lot of battery, but Team Red taking a good line through there. He's going for the up and under though.
Oh, yellow flag sector 2, Drunken Pilot round.
Well, I mean, what do we say about that?
If I was Seddon, I know it's losing him time, but I wouldn't waste my battery unless I see Team Red have a little slip on the exit of the final corner maybe, or...
Maybe.
Is that him round it again? Yeah, he's round again.
Yeah, he's probably heated his tyres up and then just not cooling down. But the same from
look,
qualifying.
the gap's back up to 3.1 now with Gentry in it. 3. Looks like King James is just not using his battery.
It's a smart decision. Use it only as and when. Little bursts out of corners along the long straights.
Kenner's flying up to the back of him.
Yeah, running out of battery could be damaging his tyres as well, but
if I was Kenner, getting the DRS, save my battery and then overtake him.
oh, and Team Red and Seddon are side by side. Seddon has got the inside line. Bursts up the inside and makes the move. We're going to have Team Red coming back. Tucks in behind. Looks like Seddon's made that one stick. Yeah, Seddon has got much higher downforce than Team Red because Team Red closed right up to the back there along the straight. And then through the corners, Seddon pulls right away. We see Team Red have a go back at Seddon along the straight. I don't think it's too far back now.
Kenner's 1.3, 1.4 behind now.
Yeah, so he's closed up but not managed to get himself within that 1 second. As King James has started using... Oh, no, hasn't started using the ERS, sorry, he's still on 90%.
Yeah, now he is using, but he's still keeping the same gap, so... The top two have identical ERS levels.
Oh, and we've got Drunk Pilot round again. That's an M plate gone.
Rear wing damage as well, or?
I don't know. I think it just sort of kicked round, but safety car. We've got a full course safety car.
Oh, because he was waiting for the traffic to go past.
Yeah. So this is going to be interesting. Now, what are people going to do with regards to pitting? It's a bit early to go onto the hards.
Oh, we've had a slight mess on the start straight with everyone slowing down.
Oh, as we had another Codemasters. So Kev has come into the pit and got a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane.
Is that someone else around that I saw? Or maybe just stopped on track?
And Kev's gone onto the soft tyres.
So was he on the hards or mediums?
Mediums.
On the mediums.
So
maybe
he's
he
going
might
to
be going soft hard.
Yeah, burst on the softs now and then come back onto the hards later on. That's not a bad idea. He might be able to make a few moves on the cars in front that have got the older tyres on, but...
Let's see what Caesar's putting on. And Flames. So is Flames going to go back on his hard tyres? Yep, Flames is putting his hards back on. Caesar.
Oh, that's... So what, Flames is going to go on the hards now, and then come back out on softs at the end, maybe?
Unless his hards will go to the end.
It's a big ask, I think, but...
Well, they are scrubbed now, so won't they get the temperature in easier, so that's less work to do.
Yeah. I mean, I think they last between 20 and 24 laps.
It's doable.
Yeah, it is doable. He'll have high deg at the end, but everyone else in front of him is going to have to pit again. Literally everyone. So they'll be in a good position.
This is important for Gentry and now to just... Oh, he's pitting. He's pitting.
It's an interesting
So
move.
he
So he's
must be going
thinking
for hards.
hard tyres to the end. Yeah, there's
He's
hards.
not the only one. Team Red serving that 5 seconds.
Always grinding. Also
Always
gone to
grinding
the
hards.
hards.
Gentorino, hards.
Are these all going to come out ahead of the catching pack? But Schnitz is the lead car at the moment, coming along the pit straight. Looks like they're all going to stay ahead. Maybe get ahead of Team Red. He's going to have to fly it around this corner. It looks like Team Red's managed to come out ahead, has he? Oh, they're side by side. I don't know who's got that. Oh, and it looks like Schnitz is giving it up and let Team Red have the position. So, we've got Kev Budd currently running in 5th position on a new set of soft tyres. He's going to want to attack very early. Gentorino is on a fresh set of hards, currently in 6th. Mohamed Goom is still going to have to come back in and put the hards on, and then the front 3, they could potentially stretch their hards out and maybe go to softs at the end, but that would be a big ask. So we should have the safety car in this lap, I would have thought. So the only penalty that's on there at the moment is Kev Budd with 5 seconds, which will get served next time he stops. But I think that was for speeding in the pit lane, which he's going to be kicking himself for. Something's happened in Sector 1. We've got a slow moving McLaren. Problem Caesar's going to have here as well is he's having to blast to catch up to the pack on these soft tyres as well, so he's using up all the best time behind the safety car. And we've just had the notification that the safety car is in this lap, so these guys are going to want to catch up as quick as possible. We'll run up. And everyone's come to nearly a standstill on that corner there, as they desperately try and get some heat into their tyres. Mohamed Guna's dropped right off the back of the pack. I don't know what's going on here. He closes back up again. And when are we going to see King James floor it? And King James has put his foot down and they're away. It looks like a good start there. He's built a 6/10 gap up at the moment. Kenner is using a lot of overtake to catch up to the back. Is he going to make a move up the inside? No, he thinks better of it. Kev Budd also had a look at the inside of Mohamed Guna, but thinks better of it and tucks back in behind. Looked like a fairly clean restart for everyone there. Flames didn't fully manage to catch back up to the pack, so still got a 2-second gap. But Mohamed Guna is out of the race. What has happened there? It's only yellow flags for now. Are we going to have a safety car at all? No, we're not. So, was there contact with Kev? Because I know they were running close to each other, but it doesn't look like there's any damage on the Alpine.
Sorry, I'm back now.
A little bit of silence from you. You didn't want to curse anybody else, did you?
Right, what did I miss?
Mohamed Guna's out. He either had contact with Kev or just binned it coming out of the bank left-hander in the first sector. What we got is at turn 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn 4, I think it would be. King James got a decent restart. Keller put a little bit of pressure on them into turn 1, but other than that, it looks like it's stayed fairly normal. Kev's on the soft tyres closed the gap up to the back of the front three.
Oh, Flame's gone. In the wall. Well, that's your prediction. Gone.
And it's another safety car. So what does everyone do now? I mean, the guys on the hard tyres at the front, it's too early for the mediums.
The people on the softs have sort of ruined themselves a little. If anything, this might be helping Genserino.
Yeah, it could be.
And Team Red.
I'd be interested to see if anyone does dive in. I mean, I'd probably stay out if I was on them 12-lap-old hards at the front. Let's see what they do.
And just hopefully there'll be
King James has stayed out.
Kevin's in.
Kevin's in on them soft tyres, get rid of them. It will serve his 5-second penalty as well while he's in the pit, so get rid of that.
Genserino up to P4 on 4-lap-old hards.
What tyres is he
While
going
everyone
for?
else in front of him has to pit.
Hard tyres for Kev.
Caesar's in off the hards. Off the soft, sorry, for the hards.
Yeah, that's a smart choice from those two. They just have to take a little bit of time to get some heat into them tyres.
So we have Genserino, Team Red, and Always Grinding, who pitted on the first safety car. Schnitzy is on 11-lap-old hards.
So, I mean, it just depends whether Schnitzy can make him last, but you'd think that he would have to pit again. But
I think
he can pit a little later and go on the soft tyres rather than the medium tyres that the front three are going to have to go on.
Yep. So it'll be important for King James and Kenner and Jay Seddon not to fight each other too much if they want a shot at Genserino at the end.
Yeah, they need to, firstly, you'll keep it on the track, as we've just seen a couple in quick succession crash out. Let's have a look in the chat, see if we've had anything from either driver as to what happened. Flames, Stupid Delta, and DNF because the other person in front of me didn't ghost. So someone crashed, and Flames went straight into the back of them, by the sounds of things. Or spun at least. If
the two Haas cars can have another good result, can you check the constructors?
Let's have a quick look. Well, we got a Haas on 279 and Aston Martin on 227. And currently, Caesar's the only Aston Martin running in 9th.
So they're going to get a good chunk of points then, if they both.
I mean, there's a potential podium on for both of them, but, I mean, anything could happen with... Well, we're still not even halfway through the race, so there is a lot of time for more to happen. Alfa Romeo aren't out of the equation either. They're on 206 points. Genserino obviously looking to get a strong result, but the only Alfa Romeo in the race. What we've got McLaren. McLaren are bringing up the rear on 23 points. Mercedes, where you love to see them, in 9th on 82 points. To be fair, the battle between Mercedes, Alpine and Red Bull, it's 2 points between them. You could bring Ferrari into that as well, and it's what, 5 points between the 4 teams.
Safety car in this lap.
So let's see if James can get another good pull away. Oh, everyone's bunched right up. Was there any contact with anyone there? It looks like Team Red might... Oh no, that's just Codemasters.
What happened?
They bunched right up, and Codemaster showed that there was an end plate missing. So Kenner's got a better start this time. He's going to be using his battery. Is he going to make the move inside or outside? He's gone outside. Later on the brakes.
Watch out
side by side. Oh, there's a little bit of contact. It looks like King James has done enough to stay ahead, or is Kenner going to send it again? Ooh, no.
Jay Seddon and Gentorino are just watching this, waiting. Always grinding, just over the Schnitzy.
So the safety car has been good to us, bunching everybody back up again. We might see a few more battles on track now. The Haas drivers looking fairly close to each other at the moment, but they're both not going to want to tangle and potentially cause the team some points. So,
wonder if one of them will let one pass.
They're both on 50 lap old hards as well, so when they're both going to pit is going to be interesting.
I think depending on when they pit, the overcut here might be big.
Yeah, it's just that it's because of how long it takes to warm the tyres up. The overcut, the overcut's really strong. Unless it's if it's only one lap, then yeah, the overcut works. But if you come in a few laps earlier, then the undercut could, because you've got the best of the medium tyres. So I wonder if either of them will try and stretch it out to go to the softs, because they've managed to save a little bit of tyres under both safety cars. So the front two have both used a bit of battery as well in this battle. They're both currently looking at about half tank. DRS is back enabled, so let's see if Kenner can stay as close as possible to James and make a move up the start-finish straight at the end of this lap. Looks like Schnitzy and Always Grinder are having a bit of a ding-dong battle. They keep switching positions. We've got 7 temps separating the front three at the moment, so these DRS zones are going to be interesting.
Gentorino's fallen off a bit.
Maybe he's just thinking, save the tyres, these lot in front of me have got a pit, so I'll have track position. Oh, Kenner's got a great exit out of that corner there. He's going to have DRS up the straight. He's not docked into the slipstream, which is interesting. Goes round the outside. Blazes past, cuts across, and he's got the move made. Well done. Is his teammate going to try and sneak in as well?
Gentorino's lost some more time.
These three are lapping really closely. We've got a yellow flag. What is it? It's an Alpine that's round. It looks like it's Kev.
Chase Edmonds right on the back of King James. Oh, he's gone for the move.
This is exactly what Kenner's going to want as well, because it gives him a chance to pull away.
Yep.
Although Kenner only does have 14% battery left, so he could be a sit and duck up the straight, because King James has closed right back up to him through those corners there. interestingly, King James hasn't used any battery. And he puts the battery on once he gets onto the straight. Interesting.
J7 isn't using any.
Schnitzy
fastest lap.
Okay, 13.9, that's not a bad lap time at all. He has managed to get away from always grinding as well now. And he's closed right up to the back of Team Red and Genserino on the older tyres.
This is not what I would want if I was Genserino. I would want Team Red out on my DRS. He's got the same age tyres as Genserino. So they'll be fighting till the end now.
Oh, and Seddon's made a bit of a mistake, and where's Kenner as well? Kenner's around.
The two Hasses have spun on the same lap. It's a nightmare for the Haas.
We've got some pirouettes going on. And that is brilliant. That's brilliant news for Genserino. King James himself as well, yeah. So maybe we might see one of them duck into the pits now and put on some fresh tyres, because the mediums can do 16 laps. So maybe they were starting to feel it a little bit on their old tyres, or it was...
If I was King James now, I'll come into the pits, save it happening to me.
And he has stayed out.
Team Red still in the DRS.
So Seddon is currently the lead Haas, stayed out. Is Kenner going to dive in?
If not, then I think they're going for soft.
No. Kev Bud flies past Kenner.
Genserino's going to be in DRS next lap, I think.
Yeah, I think his hard tyres have started to come to life just as King James are fading off, so... There'll be a bit of excitement from Genserino, but he's got to think of the bigger picture. He doesn't need to get tangled up in a battle here too much.
Yep. And because Team Red's been sitting in the DRS with Genserino, he has a lot more battery.
And also Schnitzy's there as well, but he doesn't have any RS, but he is a quick driver. So the interesting thing now is, when are we going to see those guys on the 20-lap-old hards dive into the pits?
King James, there you go. And J7. Kenner's draining his battery.
So the field's starting to spread out a little bit. Schnitzy's fallen off the back of Team Red, who is right.
Pilots round. Yep, Genserino's in the DRS.
And this has all worked out brilliantly for Team Red as well. Seemed to fall off some positions at the start of the race. Was getting picked off by a few drivers, but managed to stick at it, and the safety cars have really brought him into contention with a good finish here. So will Genserino blast some battery down this straight and see if he can make the move? He's not going to need to, because James has dived into the pits. The Genserino retakes the lead of the race.
I reckon we might have a good ending.
Seddon has stayed out.
Oh, I think Drunk Pilot's round again.
Yeah, by the looks of things he is. What we got, Kenner has also stayed out, so those two have both stayed out. King James has put on a fresh set of mediums. Let's see what sort of lap times he can put in. So King James has come out right next to Kenner, who he has been battling.
And Kenner still needs to pit.
Oh, it looks like Kenner slowed off a little bit.
Oh, Drunken Pilot round it again. About to get lapped.
Wow.
Genserino needs to save as much battery as he can.
Yeah, I mean, we've got Schnitzy and Team... Oh, Schnitzy looked to poke it up the inside then.
If Schnitzy wants to make a move, he'll have to do it soon because of the amount of battery Team Red has. Or force Team Red into fighting Genserino.
So it looks like Schnitzy is trying to make the move around the outside. Is he going to stick it round there? It looks like Team Red's got enough grip to stay ahead. Drunk Pilot's come into the pits and put on a set of soft tyres.
The two Haas cars have still stayed out. Schnitzy's flying.
What sort of gap have we got at the moment? We've got...
Yeah, he's trying to force Team Red into some mistakes. Schnitzy's tyres aren't looking very good.
King James is currently 17 seconds behind the leaders on the new tyres. Seddon is only 10 seconds ahead of him. So...
Considering Schnitzy's on 21 lap old hards, he's sticking with Team Red and Genserino.
Yeah. He has not got a lot of battery left at all though.
But imagine, he's going to make the move. Imagine what it would be like if he was on the same age tyres.
He makes the move but runs out of battery, so his car just bogs down. It allows Team Red to keep it. If I was him, I would not use any battery for a few laps and then full send it.
Team Red's ran wide.
See, if I'm Genserino, I'm nervous here because if one of these late break in their battle and take me out. It's impressive that they're all managing to stay so close together, though.
Yeah.
On such a windy track. Okay, he's come round. He's got 19% battery left, whereas Team Red's got 50 and Genserino's got 50. Early onto the ERS there, and before he's even got out the corner, he's under 5%. Oh, we could see Team Red going for a move here, though. Round the outside, gets alongside.
Yeah, he's got it.
Yeah, he does. Breaks late, gets round. And Schnitzy might make the under as well.
Had a look.
Oh, we got a yellow flag.
Sector
Who's
3.
that?
Kev. Yeah, Kev.
He's struggled with that corner by the looks of things.
So, Genserino now. What's his plan, do you reckon? Save his ERS in the DRS like Team Red was doing, then go for the move?
Yeah, I mean, as long as he stays within that 1 second, he can have an attack back. The only annoying thing is if Schnitzy sends it on him, because Schnitzy is the man that's flying at the moment.
On 23 lap old hards.
Yeah, so it's the only thing. How long are they going to last?
Oh, Kenner's pit for mediums.
Okay, so Seddon, how long is Seddon going to leave it for till he comes in the pits? I don't know how long the softs last, but I can't imagine them doing more than 6 or 7 laps.
Sector 2, Drunk Pilot.
He pumps in the fastest lap and then spins in the next lap. If he finishes the race, he's managed to secure himself 2 points though.
Seems like DRS is very powerful around here. In terms of just, you'll be able to stay within a second.
Yeah. Seddon's come in.
Now pit.
25 laps he managed to make his hards last, and Schnitzy's are currently on 24 laps.
And he's coming in for mediums.
So safety cars have really helped out Team Red and Genserino here. Always grinding's in a good spot as well for a podium.
Yep. If Schnitzy ends up needing to pit, or if he gets a puncher or spins, any of these guys spin,
It does look, Genserino looks to be struggling on these hard tyres as well.
Yeah. Look at the state of Schnitzy's tyres.
Yeah, I mean, you see there's some massive grading on all 4 tyres. Got Kenner with a penalty.
Oh, trunk pilot round again. Gentorino's going to need to pick up the pace here.
Team Red keeps taking that wider line through turn 1. He seems to enjoy it. I think
he likes it on the exit. Schnitzy, got to run again. How is he doing this at 25 lap old hard? If he had the same age tyres, I think I would say Schnitzy's going to win this race.
Yeah, he has been driving really well. I mean, he started the race really well. He climbed up a few positions, but then got tangled up. We see Kenner do a 1:13.7, takes the point back off of Drunk Pilot.
On mediums as well, not on softs.
I mean, if I'm Drunk Pilot, I'm coming back in the pits and putting on another fresh set.
Oh, Drunk Pilot. Round again, stuck on the curb, facing the wrong way. Would this be a safety car? No, he's got going. Gentorino's nearly outside of the second.
Look how powerful that is. Oh, he's got a 5-second penalty, Schnitzy. He's going to be gutted with that.
Come in for softs, is it? Yep.
Caesar's moved up
so
into
well on them
4th.
hards.
King James has got past as well. Kevin Budd, I think he's going to be too far back. Yeah, Schnitzy's out ahead of Kevin Budd, so he's got what, about 4.5 seconds up the road. You've got King James, who's on 6 lap old mediums. So these two both are going to arrive at the back of Caesar. It just depends how long it takes King James to get past as to how much Schnitzy is going to be helped there.
Also, Schnitzy might want King James to get past as soon as possible so it doesn't create a DRS train.
Yeah, a bit of a train, yeah.
I think Schnitzy might be okay because they'll have the soft tyres.
Only problem he's got is that 5-second penalty. So he's got to get past Caesar and pull away 5 seconds.
Gentorino. Oh, Team Red's pitting.
Wow. For mediums?
For mediums.
9 lap old mediums, what's happened here?
He must have... Oh wow.
Wow. That is not what was expected. I thought he would have gone all the way to the end.
P3.
He's cheating. King James is already within a second of him now though.
Schnitzy's got Team Red. So
maybe Schnitzy's come into the box, Team Red's come in to defend against Schnitzy, not realising how far up the road and how little time was left.
Yeah,
I'm baffled.
Round again. So is Gentorino going to pit? If he's going to pit, he has to do it now.
Oh, if I'm Gentorino, I'm staying out. Unless he's feeling something on them tyres.
I wish we could see the tyre wear.
Yeah. If he does box, and then always grinding also is on 20 lap old hards, Caesar's in a great place.
And King James.
Gentorino stayed out.
Gaining temps every corner. Gentorino stayed out. If Gentorino's tyres are okay, he's got this win if he doesn't make a mistake. Yeah, Schnitzy's flying.
King James wouldn't have wanted to get held up another lap here behind the Aston Martin. He would have wanted to make it move stick there.
Schnitzy will be in DRS now. 2 temps just in that one corner, 3 temps.
He's got no ERS, but he is a man on a mission.
He could get a podium.
Even with the 5 seconds?
Depends how fast he can clear him.
It looks like Caesar really is slowing down King James as well.
Oh,
Caesar's gone wide, King James has got it done.
wide.
Schnitzy going for the under.
He's going to have to make these softs work now.
He's He's gone for the late break.
Oh my god.
They're side by side. Oh,
yeah,
he's got it
just let
moved.
him go.
But he's now got no ERS, and is he outside the 1 second? Is he going to get DRS up this straight? He's not.
No. But he'll be within DRS.
But Caesar might make a move back. No.
Nah.
Late braking from Schnitzy, and the move is done. So Schnitzy's now going to look on to King James, who has got a 6 second gap to try and claw back in, what, 4.5 laps?
Yeah, Caesar's already out of DRS.
So if you're King James, do you let Schnitzy straight past and just try and tag with a DRS, or...
and wait for his tyres to fall off.
Yeah. Because 5 seconds to pull away is going to be a big ask for Schnitzy with tyres that are going to be dying. So it might actually help King James to catch up to Always Grinding. Again, Schnitzy's not got a lot of ERS.
Gentorino, 23 lap half hards. I think he's committed to just going to the end now.
Yeah, it's... There we go.
So there's Team Red. Team Red is catching
Schnitzy
Caesar
flies past. So now let's see how much life he's got in these soft tyres.
I hope our race is dry, because this looks like it could be
Yeah, some
similar
fun.
to this. Team Red should be in the DRS of Caesar soon. I wonder why Team Red pit.
Yeah, he's going to have to be kicking himself. And to put on the old mediums, maybe he thought he had a new set of mediums and forgot that he started on them. Because I mean, his mediums, there's not going to be a lot of life left in them. They're sort of coming to where they need to be when you take them off. So
I think Schnitzy broke the DRS.
he has. Schnitzy has broken DRS.
Alright, so he needs to...
3 laps. 3 laps he's got to pull away. He can ideally catch up to Always Grinding and try and use the DRS from Always Grinding to pull away a little bit more, but it's going to be a tough ask. Team Red's got past Caesar. Schnitzy is running on no ERS.
Yeah, using everything he can.
The gap is currently 2 seconds, 1.6 seconds he's got at the moment between him and King James, so that hasn't really increased that much this lap, so the tyres are going to be coming towards the end, I'd have thought.
I think he's used them.
And King James has got plenty of battery to sort of keep himself within.
And Gentorino's just chilling.
Yeah, it's just a little stroll down Zandvoort for Gentorino. Got 2 laps to go, 25 lap old hards. They're not going to be in the best of condition, but there's a bit of graining on them, but so Schnitzy has got himself within 1 second now of Always Grinding. But King James still is only 2 seconds behind. And interesting, well, it's 5.9 seconds the gap from Schnitzy to Team Red. So he could potentially fall behind Team Red if his tyres are falling off and Team Red's aren't. That's going to be tight.
I think Schnitzy will get P4.
Yeah, Team Red I don't think has got the pace. So we've got a bit of rain. Have I just seen a bit of rain?
Yeah.
There is some rain. Wow. Jen Serino's going to be nervous on this last lap.
So do you think on the forecast it said sooner? Is that why do you think people were staying out so long on the
Maybe. It's like Schnitzy's got the move
Schnitzy
made here.
up to P2. If he didn't have that 5 seconds.
Yeah,
Drunken pilots round.
There's a couple of things in life that are inevitable. One being death, the second one being drunk pilot spinning. We've got yellows. What's happening there? Is it a Haas?
The Haas pair has had a good race. It's just gone downhill since.
Yeah, they both
spin.
decided to have a little spin on the same lap, and it just went to chaos from there.
Yeah, they haven't been able to recover.
Seddon boxed again to see if he can get a fast lap. Well, we got a Haas round again. Who's that? Kenner?
Oh.
No, that one's Seddon. Seddon's lost his front wing.
I think he's waiting to be lapped so he doesn't have to. Yeah. Drunk pilots put inters on.
Genserino comes round the last corner and across the line, wins his home race. It's a brilliant drive. Schnitzy's come across the line in second, but he's got 5 seconds. Always grinding, goes up to second. King James into third. Schnitzy does get 4th. Team Red's come across in 5th. Caesar has come 6th with his cheat code on. Kev Bud's coming round. So bring home his Alpine in 7th. And then just Kenner to come round to finish in 8th position. As Seddon has already finished. I mean, Drunk Pilot probably did need those inters because of the rain that's coming down, so I understand why he's boxed on the last lap. But saying that, what lap is this for Drunk Pilot? Because he's got to be a few down.
Well, he's still on the last lap, so. It's not saying he's lapped for me.
Well, it says 1083, but it said that for the last like 6 laps. And across the line. So there we have it. Tier 2 is finished and Genserino has got the win.
Kenner got a illegal overtake warning for a car that's 3 laps down.
Wow.
Right, tier 1 time.
Yeah, thanks everyone for watching. Congratulations to Genserino. As we see him come out, very happy man, top step at his home race.
I've took a screenshot if you haven't.